pass. Okay. This is Mekhi, Friday Guy, doing my second attempt at this passing video. I made the first one. I didn't really like it. I felt like I missed some stuff, and then I remembered it after. So hopefully the lovely lady can help me along as I make this one. Okay, so passing. Pre-T for me, um, about 70 to 75% of the time, people thought I was male, which was great. Um, but I can say at the same time, one of the things that I would say after the sir or whatever was like, how come they can't see my chest? I don't understand. My chest is large. I don't get it. And so in the conversation, um, my girl was just like, they're not looking at your chest, they're looking at your face. People don't look down, they look at your face. So that made perfect sense to me. Why pre-T, I was really successful at passing. I was just naturally male. Like my voice wasn't that high to begin with, which I think helped the fact that I could pass that well. And of course, this is just natural facial hair. I've always been very hairy, but I didn't let it grow in pre-T. Now, after, yes, but so this wasn't helping me pass 70% of the time. I think it was just how I carried myself, just the way I've always been. Um, the interesting thing is that early on, after I started T, I had an experience at a restaurant where it didn't even phase me, or it didn't click that the waitress was talking to me. Because after I started T, it was really like 100% of the time. It happened what felt like overnight, that it was just consistent that people addressed me as sir all the time. So at this restaurant, we got to the table, sitting down, getting settled and whatnot, and the lady must have asked me like 2 or 3 times if she could take my coat, and I didn't know she was talking to me. I was off in my own world, getting adjusted in my seat and whatnot. She was like, "Can I take your coat, sir? Can I take your coat, sir?" And I didn't even know. I don't even know what made it click that, oh, she's probably talking to me. But yeah, I was like, no, I'm okay. But we shared a laugh about that. Like it just really happened like that. Where people was just automatic. Of course, once I let my hair grow out on my face, definitely no issues at all. I did have another experience on the job. I was getting some lunch from across the street, and no problem. The girl, was like, "How you doing today, sir?" Blah blah blah. We good. We chatted up, paying for my food, and I give her my debit card, and I don't have my name changed yet. And she looks at the card, and then she looks back up at me, and then she looks at the card and looks at me, and she apologizes. "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am." And I told her, I said, "No, you had it right the first time." She just smiled or whatever. I got my food and left. Um, but yeah, that maybe can be a piece of advice for guys who are early on in their transition. And people kind of fumble. Just be confident in yourself. You know who you are. They don't know you. This their first interaction with you. So don't be like afraid to correct people, or just be very, I guess, forthcoming about being male. Especially if you don't had a facial hair and stuff like that yet, or your voice isn't that deep and it's just not automatic. If people kind of bumble along, that's okay. Correct them though, and keep it moving, because that correction kind of gives you confidence. Like, yeah, I could do this. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only way people are really gonna to learn you, and I think it kind of makes you a stronger person when you have those kind of experiences. So yeah, that's passing. Did I miss anything that I said before? My first video. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything that you can do extra to pass. Like, I don't know, when you see the different like balls and stuff like that. You see sometimes people paint on little facial hair and stuff like that. That's great for that kind of event, but I think just every day, um, you'd probably be better off just asserting yourself a little bit more as who you are. No matter if your voice is a little bit higher, no matter if your face is bold as a baby ass, just be who you are. You know what I mean? That's the only way to really get comfortable in transition. And just, I guess, be proud of the progress you are making. Because you don't have to have a deep voice and a beard or whatever to be a man. Like, just be who you are. You know who you are. You know why you're transitioning. This is the best thing that's ever happened to you. So just keep it rolling with that. So yeah, that's Mekhi for passing. Don't know what next week's topic is, but I'll see y'all later. Have a great weekend.